The United States Declaration of Independence, which was originally called the Unanimous Declaration of the 13 United States of America, was adopted by the Second Continental Congress. The document officially severed all political ties to King George III, while also describing the motivations of the colonists for the separation. The founders met in Philadelphia on July 4th, 1776. In total, 56 people signed the Declaration of Independence. A lesser known fact is that the vote for independence actually occurred on July 2nd, and the majority of the signers actually signed it on August 2nd. This is because it had to be in gross, which means it had to be written on parchment paper in clear handwriting, and also because New York's delegates didn't receive authorization to sign until July 9th. Now, Thomas Jefferson is the primary author, but the Committee of Five also helped draft a formal statement for the colony's case for independence. The 5 members of this committee were John Adams of Massachusetts, Benjamin Franklin of Pennsylvania, Robert Livingston of New York, Roger Sherman of Connecticut, and Thomas Jefferson of Virginia. One thing I want to note is that it was very important for the 13 colonies to come together as one united front. The colonies were declaring their independence from Great Britain, and they needed other countries to take them seriously as a world power and to come to their aid as allies. They couldn't be 13 different colonies and achieve that goal. So the Declaration of Independence was a legal declaration, and it changed things a lot for the colonists because before they had viewed themselves as separate, sort of like the various countries that make up Europe. On July 4th, 1776, the Second Continental Congress issued the Declaration of Independence. The document proclaimed the separation of the American colonies from Great Britain and formally began the American Revolution. There are 3 parts of the Declaration of Independence. The first part is the preamble. The second part lists the sins of King George III. And the third part is the Declaration of Independence from Britain and all political connections between the British Crown and the free and independent states of America. The preamble to the Declaration of Independence contains the entire theory of American government in a single inspiring passage. I quote, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness."